Hello, welcome to my video. This is Bev at Clarkovision. This is my contest entry that I am doing for two people actually. Mr. Finglish and Guz69 both recently, I'm going to have to turn this light down because it's shining right in my face. It's a bit on the bright side. It's better. Excuse that interruption. Mr. Finglish and Guz69 both recently passed over the 300 subscribers mark on each of their channels. Congratulations, and it's about time because you both have fantastic channels. I've been watching these guys. I think Mr. Finglish was going way before me, and he was kind of one of the first channels I picked up on, and I've been watching him ever since, from Finland. This is Talking Hands at Bad English Rex. And Guz69 came along a little while after me, I think, and he already had a Portuguese language channel because he's from Brazil, and he has a Metal Open Mind channel which is in Portuguese, and he opened up an English speaking channel, Guz69, and I will be leaving links to the respective channels below so you know where to go to enter this contest yourself if you still wish to do so. You have until the 10th of May, that's the last day, so the closing date is closing. And I wanted to do this because I really enjoy both the channels, and I think both guys are excellent members of the VC. So what they're doing is there is one question that is mandatory. So you have to answer at least 3 questions altogether. One question is by both channels, so both asking the same question, and then Mr. Finglish at Bad English Rex has asked 2, and Guz69 has asked 2. And you have to answer at least 3 questions, so one from each, making the 3. And if you want to do any bonus questions up to the full 5, you can, and you get extra entries into the pot or the hat for winning the draws. And each channel has their own prize, so it's pretty straightforward really. It might sound a little confusing, but it's actually pretty straightforward, and if you check the links below you will see exactly the details of them. And I do happen to like the theme of their 300 subscribers. The theme is based on the movie 300, which I think is all about, I don't know, some Spartan warriors. I have not seen the movie before, so I don't really know it. But it's like some epic thing, I would imagine, from times gone by, and I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so if that does happen, I apologise in advance, but we'll try and avoid that. Another quick mention, Robert Z, if you happen to catch this video, I know you don't watch them all, but if you happen to, this is your t-shirt that you sent me. Loving it. Nice, lightweight, and it's, what is it? Zia Records, your local vinyl record store. So, thank you, Robert. Okay, so we're going to get on with it. Now, since I like all the questions, I have risen to the challenge of answering all 5. And I thought I'd have a bit of fun with this. The one that I struggled with the most actually was the last one, believe it or not, but it is how it is. But I have something, so don't worry. So we'll just get on with it. So question 1, show an album cover that depicts an epic battle. So I could have pulled out about 20 albums for this one, but I've selected 2, and I thought I would pull out, first of all, Blazing Stone's 3rd album, War of the Roses, and this depicts, it looks like the aftermath of an epic battle. As you can see, there's soldiers lying here with spears in them, kind of, I assume they're pretty much dead or nearly dead by the looks of things in this battle scene. So that is Blazing Stone. And the other one I thought I would show is Warrior Path's debut album, self-titled Warrior Path. There's the warrior and obviously this menacing looking beast here, but in the background you'll notice the epic battle taking place with all these soldiers, or whatever you wish to call them. But yeah, there's some furious battle happening in the background there. So that is Warrior Path. So that was question 1. Question 2. Show an album with a song about a great emperor, a legendary king, a brave warrior, or a famous hero. Well, I'm showing a whole album about a kind of, what would you call him? He's like a leader or a ruler or a kind of emperor, Vlad the Impaler, the Romanian emperor from many years ago. He was somewhat regarded as a cult hero back in his day, and became known as Vlad the Impaler for impaling all his enemies on large spears, as you can see in the background here. So the entire album here, any one of these songs will do. Or a famous ruler or king, I thought of Carolus Rex, or Charles XII of Sweden. He was a former Swedish king, and this is obviously by Sabaton, another album all about him, and there's the track, title track of Carolus Rex. So that was question 2. Question 3. Show an album with a song, an album or a song that depicts Greek mythology or ancient superstitions. So yeah, this one came to mind actually, fairly recent acquisition, but absolutely love this. This is an absolutely killer album, and it's by the Greek band Battle Roar, and the album Blood of Legends. I haven't figured out yet if the entire album is based on Greek mythology or not. I'll have to go back and listen to and study the lyrics a bit more, because I've not had it long enough. But one track that did stand out to me is the first one on side 3, actually, because it's a double disc. The Curse of Medea. Is it Medea? I think it's Medea, how we might pronounce it. The Curse of Medea, and Medea, according to what I've got up here, Medea was the daughter of King Aeetes of Colchis, who happened to be the granddaughter of the sun god Helios. And there's a whole story about her, obviously. So this is a song about her. The Curse of, what did I say? Medea. So there's your Greek mythology from Battle Roar, a Greek band. Excuse me, my throat's a bit dry here. Question 4. Show a song about strength or weakness. It can be, the word in the song title can be strong or strength or weak or whatever. So I went with something away from metal, actually, just to answer this one, just to be a little bit different. I thought this will be slightly stand out from the rest of the stuff I've shown. Cliff Richard and Stronger. Yes, from 1989, EMI. So the album is called Stronger, and the first track, the opening track, is, hopefully you can see that, Stronger Than That. So there's Strong. And for Weak, Belinda Carlisle's Heaven on Earth. And I think it's track number 6 on the CD, but it's the opening track on side B of the vinyl. It was a hit single in the UK here, I Get Weak. So it's all about when she gets weak, when she sees her lover or whatever. I think that's what that song's all about. So there's your Strong and Weak. And the last question, question 5. Show us something comics related, artwork on a record, or something about a comic book hero, or comics from your paper, or comics as in comics, or whatever. Now when I think back, I could have shown loads of comics, comic strips from our local and famous Scottish comic characters, one being Oor Willie and the other being the Bruins family. So it's the Browns, but it's spelled the Scottish slang way, Bruins, B-R-O-O-N-S, and Oor Willie, Oor, O-O-R, Willie, as in Williams, his name, W-U-L-L, Willie. Is it W-U-L-L-E or L-L-I-E? I can't even remember, do you know? We used to get stacks of them because my brother would get them every Christmas. One would come out every year, like an annual type thing. And I know a few years back we cleared them all out to the charity shops or something, so they're long gone. I could have also shown you my, if I still had them, my Def Leppard Woman of Doom comic t-shirts, because that was depicted from a comic strip. In fact, if you watch the video for Woman, it's comics, there's comic strips in that. But I don't have them anymore either. So what I did find was 2 things that I do have. This is the most comic looking artwork I found, which hopefully it might work, or I'll let you guys decide. This is Halloween's The Best, The Rest and The Rare kind of compilation album. So you've got pumpkin artwork here. Again, obviously this is like a comic picture of some artwork. Also, on the Two Keepers albums, in the inside of the gatefold, you have more comic bits here, with kind of words and stuff like that, comic drawings of plenty pumpkin characters here. Keepers 2 has this, a similar thing. There we are. And the other comic thing I have relating to music is obviously, I didn't really want to show Iron Maiden, but I thought, why not? They're just fantastic. This is my calendar from, what year is this? 2020. This is last year's, because this year's is up there, but absolutely adored the artwork in this, so I thought I'm going to keep a hold of this. So you can see all the cartoon drawings. You know how it is with Iron Maiden, they're absolutely fantastic with all their art. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, surely that has to be, there's the football one for March. There's Steve Harris is scoring in his West Ham colours against Eddie. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So that is, hopefully that works for the comics thing. As I say, congratulations Guz, and congratulations Mr. Finglish. Well done on reaching that milestone. And hopefully, you know, your channels just keep growing, because I enjoy following your channels and watching your videos. I might not comment on every one of them, but I do try to get, you know, there's so many channels now, I do try to get around and leave comments as often as I can. but I'm finding that harder and harder these days. So, on that note, I will sign off for now, and as I say, links are below if you want to check out the channels, subscribe to them, and enter the contest. I'm entering just to support the channels. That's the main reason for that. Excuse me. And I'll see you all in another video. So bye just now.